Hey guys, this is MrGarretto and welcome back to another video, because today I have finally made the update for the zombie apocalypse video. So, the last one was very popular, and some people are asking if there was going to be an update, so I have made an update. Me and SilverKos have made an update for this. So, as always, link to SilverKos' channel in the description. He helped with all the structures. There's one structure in the thing that wasn't made by SilverKos, and basically, guys, if you guys don't know what the zombie apocalypse vanilla mod pack is, it's basically commands that will start a zombie apocalypse in your world with custom crafting, and custom guns, custom structures, and loads of other custom stuff. So, before we start, can I just say I have made a very basic website just using Weebly, and I want you guys to check it out. There's not much on it at the moment, but there's like a suggestion page where you guys can like submit suggestions. So guys, if you could go check that out. There's also like in it, there's a link to a Discord server I've just set up, which is a public Discord server and I'm on it, so it's my one that I've made. So if you'd like to be on that, you can submit suggestions through that as well. But anyway, let's get right into this command. So guys, in this one I am not actually going to be going through all of the all of the original things. I'll leave the link to the original video in the description. This will just be what's been updated. So I'm in the preset world, so you need the preset world type for, well, it doesn't need it, but it's just something. And also in the download folder that you'll find, there will actually be a preset folder now, because there's 3 different presets you can have. So the first one being Classic, which looks like this. The Skylands, which looks like this. This one is slightly, well, it is a lot harder than the Classic. Mainly for the lava and for the extreme terrain. This one's just for a bit of fun. Everything will still work as normal in the zombie apocalypse command though. And the final one for this update is the Deadlands, and as you can tell, it is pretty dead. Trees occasionally spawn in the riverbeds. Look, there's one over there in the very corner. But yeah, it's pretty hard to survive. You'll probably need to use dead bushes to get sticks, and of course there will all be the custom structures. But this is the final one for this update. If you guys have any other suggestions for preset world types, leave them in the comments, in the Discord server, or on the suggestion page on my website. A few things to note about this one. Ravines, you don't get ravines in the Classic or the Skylands one. Skylands one, they would be a bit pointless. And also mine shafts. Most generating structures are turned off on all of them. Well, actually all generating structures, naturally Minecraft ones, apart from mine shafts, are on in this one. So I guess that's a way to get wood, even though they are quite rare. So yeah, these ones have mine shafts and ravines, so they're better for mining. Just as far as actually starting off goes, you could be in a bit of trouble, because as you can see, water is really, really rare. So if you guys haven't seen the original video, you're going to need pretty lucky spawn, because water's quite a necessity. So once you've selected your world preset and put in all the structure files and the loot tables, you can just start off by giving yourself a command block by typing /give @pcomm, press tab to autocomplete and hit enter. You can then place it down and paste in the command you'll find in the download file. Click on always active, then click done, and it will tell you the zombie apocalypse survival command, creators MrGarretto and SilverKos, and these take us to our channel, same as the last one. So I'm now going to cover all the updates. The first update covers the custom crafting table. So before you would only be allowed to have one, because there was a world border at 1000 blocks. I've removed the world border for this one, and you're also able to have more than one custom crafting table, if that would work. Yes, you're able to have more than one custom crafting table in the world, and they will work separately because I have used Dragon014's method of custom crafting this time. Something else about the custom crafting: I have removed the Kevlar armor, so leather is now the best armor you can get, unless of course like a zombie spawns with chainmail and you're able to kill it, because if you haven't seen the last video, a lot of items will get cleared from your inventory, such as diamond armor and iron armor. So a new crafting recipe, however, is the iron crate, suggested to me by SilverKos. That this was one of his inputs into it, and it's just a way to get a shulker box, because as you guys know, since strongholds don't spawn, you cannot get to the end, so it's just a way to get shulker boxes into the zombie apocalypse world. New features as far as structures are involved. You can now get infinite structures in your world, and they will continuously spawn throughout the whole world, and so you can get more than one hospital instead of just being limited to the original 3 structures it used to be. There are also a bunch of new structures, including water silos, which you can get sponges from. Some structures are just there to make it look slightly different, such as the flagpole, which there's nothing for your world apart from sit there and look like a flag. I've also updated the loot in a lot of the structures. These chests in the offices of the army bases can now contain bullets, and the chests in the storage systems now contain a lot more loot, including refined iron. There's also a variety of rocky outcrops that can spawn in your world. Supply drops have now changed, as in they only spawn around the player every so often, within 100 blocks of them. They will spawn a firework above them, but they're still not the easiest to see, and they contain random loot. It's not always the best, but they've changed a lot from the last one. The guns have also changed, as in they now shoot arrows instead of snowballs. I don't know how much I like this change, but it allows for them to deal more accurate damage. So the sniper is now... I've also made them slightly more accurate to the original versions. I used an MC edit filter. I'll leave a link to it in the description for raycasting, and that's how I've done this. So the advantages of the arrows is that they die as soon as they hit the hit the walls. However, this does use up command blocks, so it causes very little lag, but it also reduces entity lag. But it's not as good as the snowballs. They deal more accurate damage, so the sniper is slightly different now, as in it deals slightly more damage, because I wasn't just limited to potion effects, and it also makes the MP5 a very good gun if you have ammo to spare, as it no longer uses the wither effect, but uses bullets, which makes it quite effective. The changes to mobs are as follows. The husk will stay a husk and no longer turn into a zombie. Strays will now turn into frozen zombies instead of normal zombies. These will cause slowness to players in survival mode. Explosive zombies are now easier to recognize due to the TNT, flint and steel they carry. The TNT also has a longer fuse time, making it easier for players to escape the explosive zombies. Medic zombies are now easier to recognize, as they now use area of effect cloud instead of just an effect. The area effect cloud is actually teleported them due to a rendering issue. It doesn't show it, but you won't take damage standing in it if they've moved away for some reason. As well as being an area effect cloud, so it heals all zombies and damages players surrounding it, making them even more deadly. And finally, the boss zombie has become even stronger. He now has more health, however his minions will die over time due to a wither effect and low health they have. This means that he cannot be taken out in one shot by the sniper. Something to note, when you drink, your glass bottle will now be removed from your inventory. This is to stop you just drinking and constantly regaining stamina. Another thing to note, however, is that left shifting now greatly increases your stamina a lot more. Drinking will also increase the amount of time before you have to drink again. Sleeping no longer sets your stamina to 6,000. 6,000 is still the base though. It instead adds 5,000 to your stamina. The new stamina cap is up at 10,000. When you get above 7,000, you also start to get buffs. At 7,000 you get speed 1, 8,000 you get speed 2 and haste 1, and above 9,000 you get speed 3 and haste 2. The negative debuffs for low stamina still apply though. However guys, this is all I have for this update. Again, suggest ideas for the next update down below, and I'll see you guys later. Be sure to check out the Discord server, and make sure to try and leave suggestions on the suggestion thing on my new website. It's still in testing. not everything's completed on it. It will change in the future. But for now, goodbye.